Hi everyone and welcome back to PrepFusion. I'm Anish and today we'll discuss the solutions from engineering mathematics of GATE Instrumentation 2025 question papers. Okay, so these are all memory based questions, so few data may be here and there, but whatever questions I've got, I'll try to solve all of them. Mostly what I can say is the level of the question paper for mathematics was on the easier side. Okay, so this was the first question. A differential equation has been given. You have to find out the curve that the differential equation represents. Simply if I solve it using the variable separable method, it will be very simple. It will be y square will be equals to 9x square divided by 2 plus c, or I can write y square minus 9x square divided by 2 equals to c. That means like if the coefficients of y and x are different, y square and x square are different, that means it is a hyperbola. So of course option A will be the correct answer of this question. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Let's solve the next question. Next question is also pretty straightforward only. You have to tell for what for all values of x, when will this equation be satisfied for what values of p and q. So like if I like few educators were giving the answer as p equals to q equals to 1, which is incorrect, because for p equals to q equals to 1, right, only it will satisfy one solution, x equals to 1. If I put x equals to 1, then only this will, okay, then also it will not satisfy actually, sorry, then also it will not satisfy, because this will be p, yeah, this will never satisfy actually, this will also never cut, this will never cut, even at p equals to q equals to 1, this will never cut. Okay, this will never be true. Sorry, what I meant was, sorry, at x equal to 0, this will satisfy for this particular option. Okay, but obviously they are telling me for all values of x, if my p equals to q equals to 0, then only this equation will be satisfied, then 0 will be equal to 0, then equation will always be satisfied no matter what value of x. So of course option C will be the correct answer of this question. Like this was a common sense question only. Okay, so let's solve the next question. Next question is pretty simple, but like they have given you formation of matrix. So the matrix is defined like this, and you have to find out the rank of matrix B. Okay, to find out the rank of matrix B. So like if I see, if I and J are basically rows and columns, so if I plus J is odd, then it is beta. If I plus J is even, then it is minus beta. Okay, so just let me take a small example. Let me take, like they have given n has to be greater than 2, so I will take n equals to 3. Okay, if I choose n equals to 3, so this is the first row and first column, right? So I plus j is even here. So if it's even, this first element will be minus beta. Then again it will become odd, so this will be plus beta, this will be minus beta again. And like this also will be same. This will be plus beta, this will be, you can you can formulate the matrix. It will be just like all the signs will alternate. As simple as that. This will plus beta. This will be minus beta. This will be plus beta. This will be minus beta. What do you observe? Like these rows, right, are almost identical. This is just getting multiplied by minus 1. So all the rows are identical. So only one unique row I will have, because like beta is a non-zero number. So if beta is a non-zero number, that means at least one non-zero row I will have. All the other rows can be I can make all the other rows 0. Okay, with combinations of the rows. So of course if all the rows are 0 except the 1, then the rank has to be equals to 1. You can take for higher examples as well. Rank will always come out to be 1. So rank will be 1 for this question. Let's solve the next question. Next question is bit good question, because you have to know a formula to solve this question. Now you have to evaluate the integral. Okay, so first of all, this is an even function. If this is an even function, and if my function is going from minus a to plus a, okay, then I can directly write is 2 times 0 to a if it is an even function. Okay, because it is a you can observe that like this powers are even, that's why it will be even function. I will not explain how to identify even function or not. Okay, so simply the integration will be reduced to 2 times 0 to pi cos of 4x plus cos of 6x into dx. Okay, now next what you need to understand is that here again one more modification I have to make, because my standard formula, right, I will show you the standard formula. This I have taught in my full course. The standard formula is 0 to pi by 2. Okay, but here I have 0 to pi, so I have to somehow make this pi by 2. One thing, if you notice, how does your cos x like vary with respect to x? Okay, so this is how your cos x varies, right, with respect to x. This is my cos x. Now if I square it, the graph will look something like this, correct? If I square it, the graph will be this, and it will be symmetrical. It will be symmetrical about what? About pi by 2. It will be symmetrical about pi by 2. So this is 0 and this is pi, correct? So whatever area I will get here, the same area I will get here, right? It is symmetrical. It is symmetrical about this. So I can again rewrite this. Okay, for this, like these are all even powers. For even powers, it will always be symmetrical about this point pi by 2. It will always be the case. Okay, always be the case. Now that's why I can rewrite this as 2 into 2, 0 to pi by 2, because this will also be symmetrical about pi by 2, this also will be symmetrical about pi by 2. That's why I am doing this. I hope I have explained you graphically how I am able to do this conversion, because many educators, they don't tell you how you can do this, they directly write it. You don't understand the concept behind it. Okay, so this will be cos 4 cos raised to power 4x plus cos raised to power 6x dx. Now next is basically the formula. This you have to remember. This I have taught in the full course as well. If you don't remember this formula, then this will be very lengthy. You have to solve using the cos square x formula. That will go very lengthy. Okay, we don't have so much time. So the basic formula, I hope you know. All this I have explained. I will not explain. I will directly solve. I will directly solve this. Okay, so as I have two values for this, I will assume that for this integration I am getting k1. For this integration I am getting k2. So k1 will be like, this is the power, right? This is the power of the cos 1. Sorry, this is the power of sine, this is the power of the cos 1. Both are same only. So n minus 1, n minus 3, like this I will go. So the power is 4, so we will go 4 minus 1. I am not explaining the formula, I have explained in a full course. So I will directly solve 4 minus 1 into 4 minus 3, and I will solve, because this will be 1. So that's why I will stop. The bottom will be m plus n. M is 0 because I don't have any sign terms, but n I have. N is 4. 4 into 4 minus 2 into 4 minus 4 I will not go, because it is going to 0. I will stop at 2 or 1. Okay, so k1 will come out to be 3 divided by 4 into 2, that is 8. 3 by 8. Okay, what is k2? The power of k2, right? Power of this cos is 6. So I will start with 6 here. This will be 6 minus 1 into 6 minus 3 into 6 minus 5 divided by 6 into 6 minus 4 into 6 minus 2. Okay, so this will come out to be 5 into 3 into 1 divided by 6 into okay, yeah, 2 into, okay, 1 have I made initially, 4 minus 2, sorry, yeah, sorry, this will, like, it's the same thing only, but this will be 4 and this will be 2, just to maintain the symmetry. So this will be 4 into 2. Okay, so this 3 will get cancelled, this will be 2. So this will come out to be 5 by 16. Okay, this will come out to be 5 by 16. Now if I add these two, what will I get? So ultimately what will be my answer, integration value? It will be 4, because I have 2 cross 2 times 2 as well at the outside, right? 2 times 2 as well, 2 times 2, and don't forget this, right? If my powers are both even integers, then it is k times pi by 2, correct? So here a pi by 2 also will come with this constant k. Okay, so 4 into pi by 2 into k1 plus k2, that is 3 by 8 plus 5 by 16. Okay, so this will come out, pi will be outside, this will be 2 times this will be 3 by 4 plus 5 by 8, or 6 plus this, so it will be 11 pi by 8. 11 pi by 8 of will be answer for this question. Just a bit lengthy, just formula you have to know. So that's why I feel like this question is on the moderate side. If you don't know the formula, you will simply not be able to solve it. It will take you a huge amount of time. Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is also pretty simple. They have give like, you have to evaluate the surface integral of this particular expression. Surface is a sphere given by x square plus y square plus z square equals to 9. Okay, so how do you evaluate the surface integral? So this is a closed surface. If this is a closed surface, I can use the Gauss divergence theorem. Okay, so exactly that is what I will do. So I will use the Gauss divergence theorem for what is the Gauss divergence theorem? If I have a closed surface, f dot ds, it is a closed surface, then I can directly write it as volume integration of del dot v into dv. Okay, that is what I can write. So so I have to identify the f. This is not f, right? This is not f. Okay, so what is f? Basically, what is my ds? Ds vector is dy. This I have taught in my full course, how to write this ds vector and all those things. Ax cap plus dz dx ay cap plus dx dy az cap. Okay, so this will be, So my ds is this. So my f dot ds, right? So basically what from here I can directly say that my f will be equals to, if I just compare the two equations and everything, my f will be equals to 2y plus 2 ax plus 2x plus 2 ay plus 2z plus 4 az. Okay, just hold on a second, I will check if everything is recording fine. Yes, everything is recording fine. Okay, so this is what I get. Now if I solve this, uh, this, like I have to find out the divergence of this. If we find out the divergence, it will be 0 plus 0 plus 2. So divergence will be 2. Simply the answer will be integration of 2 dv. So this will be 2 times the volume. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Pi r cube. What is the r square here, right? X square plus y square plus z square equals to r square. R square is 3. Sorry, sorry, r square is 9. So r will be 3. So this will be r cube. That is 3 cube. So this will be 8 times 9 pi. So this will be 72 pi. 72 pi will be the answer of this question. Let's now move on to the next question. Next question is also on the easier side only. You have to, like, the eigenvector is given. Okay, eigenvector and all those things are given. Then x will be equals to what? Okay, x is this. So if the eigenvector is given, right, I can simply use it. If whatever matrix they have given, it is eigenvector, so if I multiply, scale it, it will simply be scaled, right, with a value lambda, correct? This will be lambda times the eigenvector itself. Okay, so comparing the first row, first row will be minus lambda minus 2, sorry, not lambda, minus 2 alpha equals to lambda into alpha. So alpha is a non-zero value, they have given us alpha is a non-zero value, so I can cancel alpha. So lambda will be equals to minus 3. I get the value of lambda. Now I will compare the second row. Second row will be alpha into x minus 8 alpha will be equals to lambda into 2 alpha. Okay, alpha will again get cancelled. X minus 8 will be equals to 2 lambda. Lambda is minus 3, so this will be minus 6. So x comes out to be 2. So x equal to 2 will be answer for this question. Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is this one. Fz is this. Find the sum of residues around its pole. Again, kind of on the simpler side only. You have to find the residues. So like all of them are simple poles. I have pole at z equal to 0 and z equals to 1. So residue of Fz at z equals to 1, or I first of all I'll find for z equal to 0. So I can write my Fz, right, like this. Fz will be equals to 2z plus 1 divided by z into z minus 1. Okay, so this will be limit as z tending to 0, 2z plus 1, and z obviously will get cancelled, so it will be z minus 1 only. So if I put here z equal to 0, this will be 1 divided by minus 1, this will be minus 1. And the same case, residue of Fz at z equals to 1. So this will be limit as z tends to 1, this will be 2z plus 1 divided by z. So if I put here z equals to 1, this will be 3 by 1, that is 3. So ultimately the sum of the residues, they have asked the sum of residues, sum will be 3 minus 1, that is 2. So again here also answer will be 2. Let's now move on to the next question. Next question, in a class, the probability of missing a class is 0.1 if there are 10 classes in total. So there are 10 classes in total and probability of missing, okay, missing a class is 0.1. What is the probability that a student will miss no more than 10 class, no more than 1 class? So what is the probability? It will not miss no more than 1 class. Maximum it can miss 1 class. What is the probability? So this will be simply probability if it missed none of the classes, or it missed one of the classes. This will be the answer, right? So this is a question of binomial probability. So pretty simple, like if the probability of success and probability of, like, number of trials are given, simply you can solve. So for the first case, I am not missing any class, so it will be 10C0 into none of the classes are missing, so it will be 0.1 raised to power 0 into 0.9, because probability of missing a class is 0.1, then probability of not missing a class will be 0.9 raised to power 10 plus 10c1 into 0.1 raised to power. Now I missed one class. If I missed one class, it will be 0.1 raised to power 1 into 0.9 raised to power. The remaining 9 classes I did not miss, 0.9. So now if I solve this, this will come around 0.3, this will come around 0.3, and ultimately your answer will come out to be 0.7361. Okay, this will be your ultimate answer. Okay, so that's about it for the mathematics question. Like questions were on the simpler side only. I couldn't find any questions that are like super difficult or like out of the box. So yeah, that's it from my end for engineering mathematics solutions. If you have more questions, you can send it in our Telegram group. Until then, happy learning, and I hope to see you in the next lecture, and all the best for your upcoming examinations.